Good to see you, Joey. Good to see you, Norm, and Go for Hockey, and Cheryl. Good to see ya. We're gonna focus this little walking tour on the little things. Good to see you, Sandy, and Ed, and Clover, and Lily. And just starting right now, Good to see you, Jay. Let's look at the little things. Let's look at the little things, people. Good to see you, Me Candy from the future. Let's look at the little things. We're gonna look at the little things today. Good to see you, Pete. Good to see you, Pete. Whenever people running to their trains, this is something I remember. Good to see you, Guy Heyman. This is something I remember from all my years going up these escalators. Good to see you, Cassie. All my years. Good to see you, Nigel. Look at this. Yeah, no, just give me a thumbs up. That's all you need to do. Look at that. There's the World Trade Center. Don't you love the gimbal? Let's make our way up to the street. Let's follow the birds up to the street. Nothing like a good escalator ride. Hopefully the crowds are not too crazy at the World Trade Center. That's going to be maybe later on in the week, Clover. Oh, my day was great, Go for Hockey. So, let's make our way up to the entrance to the Staten Island Ferry. I used to love taking this escalator every day to go to work. It was one of my all-time favorites. Have me now, awesome. As we come up. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. Don't you love subway tiles? No, Cassie. Good to see you, Jen. It's been refurbished. Hey, doesn't it feel like a movie? Welcome to the Staten Island Ferry. It looks nice and clean and shiny. It's been refurbished because it was underwater for Hurricane Sandy flooded it. All right. So now we are in. Good to see you, Jim. Good to see you. I'm gonna show you what the mood is like. Oh, look! You can see the tribute already. It's a clear night, so we're gonna be able to see it looking all the way up. Yeah, that's half of the reason why I'm doing this, Clover. It's kind of cathartic. It's kind of cathartic doing this kind of thing. But yeah, Pete. Exactly. It's TV quality. Yes, it does. It'll be emptied overnight. Good to see you, William. We're gonna make our way into Battery Park right now. I'm gonna show you. Look at this beautiful train station. Wow. Oh, you needed this. Jim, I'm gonna be here for the next hour and a half, so enjoy my live magic here. This is brand new. This is my first time seeing this entrance here for the #1 train. We're gonna make our way into a very quiet Battery Park. I could hear the cricket. Can you hear the crickets? This is where my old bike and roll stand used to be, right in front of us. But I'm gonna show you the first thing that's basically a result of 9/11. Good to see you, William. He's back. Which is the Sea Glass Carousel. The Sea Glass Carousel, they wanted to have a new landmark for Lower Manhattan. So thus they built the carousel. But I see they have some new fencing up. So I don't know how I'm going to get inside. Good to see you. Good to see you, Dawn. Let's see how this new fencing is. There's the sea glass is in there. I want to show you guys sea glass. We're not going to ride sea glass, though, as I have a helicopter above me. No doubt probably the Fly Nyan people doing their special tribute in light helicopter tour. Look at this brand new Battery Park. It always amazing. And look at here we got the big reveal, folks. Yes, I will be. Yes, we will go to Rockefeller Center. So here we are, just into the entrance here, Battery Park. There is the Sea Glass, the $16 million Sea Glass Carousel. Now you guys are gonna love this. But we'll first take a look at Sea Glass. Well, we'll get closer to it. It's a little shot out. It's a little overblown. But look at this. It's a beautiful night out here tonight. It feels like you could just look up all the way. It's nice and it's wonderful out here. Oh, thank you so much, Joey. As we come down, enjoy the Vikings game, Jen. And there's #1 World Trade Center, off in the distance. Let's take a look at the Sea Glass Carousel here as it changes color. So they wanted a new landmark here for Lower Manhattan after 9/11. So it took them 10 years and $16 million to create the Sea Glass Carousel. George Tallspin, you're more than welcome, William. Good to see you, Denise. George Tallspin, he was the creative director of the Sochi Olympics, the opening ceremony for the Sochi Olympics. He designed the fish. Yeah, only 10 years. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not as smooth as it used to be. But there is your Sea Glass. Isn't that beautiful? We have to ride this at night. They're playing Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald. Dream a little dream, Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong. You gotta see this at night, Griff. This closes at 10 o'clock. It's a carousel. You sit inside of the fish. We have rode this before. We will ride this again soon. Yeah, with 3 people riding, which I was kind of amazed. The Sea Glass Carousel, come on out. Let's continue. Let's say hello to the lady in the harbor, the Statue of Liberty. Very happy for Jen's new employment. Congratulations. Cheaper than the B&B building, that's right. Only $16 million. And I think it took 8 years or it took 7 years to fabricate. It took 7 years just to fabricate it out there in Canada. Well, you see it every day here in New York. It might play Beautiful World. They play a few different songs. The last time I wrote it, they played, what was it? It was a Beach Boys song. And I already forgot the name of it. As we come down to the very quiet waterfront here in Battery Park. Lady in the harbor, off in the distance. Finally feeling it making a difference. Awesome, Jen. Enjoy that new job. Welcome to a very quiet Battery Park. Looks like you have a few people fishing out here. A little bit too dark to show you the spluku fluku fleeky flu, which is the xylophone that's built into the park floor. It's very peaceful out here. Oh, so yeah, that's definitely the fly nigh-on people. They're doing the hover. I was hovering right up there yesterday. Oh, it was so awesome. Fishing in the dark, that's right. Let's say hello to the lady in the harbor, shall we? Actually, let's get down to the waterfront here. Life is good. Life is good. Even though I'm broke, life is great. Let's get down to the waterfront. There's actually 2 helicopters hovering above me. 2 helicopters up above. Gotta have to visit New York soon. Check out the all-new Battery Park. A lot of people fishing out here tonight. And a lot of helicopters hovering above me. I wasn't expecting the helicopter. There's 2 Helicopter's hovering above me. Why wasn't the helicopter ride cool? It was better on replay, which is crazy. Wow. Look at this view here. Look at this view. Look at this view. There's a helicopter, one of the helicopters that's hovering. That ride was epic. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do a sunset trip. We're gonna do a sunset tour. Date to be determined, but it is already paid for. So we're going regardless. Great on YouTube. We're gonna say hello to the lady in the harbor now. Going to a less crowded area here. A lot of people are fishing out here. I'm surprised how many poles are out here. Oh, that's some great news. I'm happy your sister is safe, Jen. The sights and sound and the scenery is free. That's right. As we get to come to the waterfront here. The waterfront. And we will now say hello to the lady in the harbor. The one, the only, the Statue of Liberty. Raise your torch high. Lady in the harbor. Good to see ya. There she is. 351 feet, 1 inch tall. The Statue of Liberty. 7 points on her crown are for the 7 seas and 7 continents of the world. Get 2 pennies together, that is how thick her skin is. And she has an all new torch that was created in 1986. Copper, covered in 14 karat gold leaf. Yes, that is. That means your ancestors arrived before 1862. Before 1862, before Ellis Island opened up, the main immigration port was right here in Castle Clinton, which is right behind me. Let's go check it out. Let's go say hello to Castle Clinton. Wow, the helicopters are really hovering. Castle Clinton is right behind me over here. Look at that crazy view. I wish I was up in a helicopter right now seeing this. Anyway, we should see one of the helicopters hovering. It's that red dot right there. Coming right over my head right now. Let's show you a little bit of let's show you a little bit of Castle Clinton right now. You can hear the crickets chirping. So basically, during the I would say they're tour helicopters, Sandy. Maybe a couple of news helicopters, but I would say the majority of them are tour helicopters. I know Fly Nyan, they're flying 3 helicopters tonight. They had their Tribute and Light tour booked out. Oh, thank you so much, William. I really appreciate that. Here comes Castle Clinton. Let's go around a dramatic way. We'll go around a dramatic way here as we look up at #1 World Trade Center. Shh, go back to work, Gopher Hockey. It's okay. At the Tribute and Light coming. You saw that too? Well. You want to go watch them, it's okay. But we're doing a tour here, so there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's structured. In front of us, Castle Clinton, built for the War of 1812. Absolutely, Joey. Thank you so much. It's a very somber day. And when we get near the World Trade Center, it's going to be very somber indeed. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. Really appreciate that. So Castle Clinton was the main immigration station between I believe it's like crazy, like 1842, I believe. That's right, Sandy. Oh, I'm going to be able to get home in the dark, no problem. It's New York, we have lots of lights. Yeah, it was 1842 to 1862, so only 20 years. But during that time, nearly 1.5 million Irish fleeing the Great Potato Famine passed through that building on their way immigrating here to the United States. And where I'm actually walking, I would have been in the water actually, because Castle Clinton used to be in the water on a kind of like a landfilled artificial island. As we look straight up. I try to be the best tour guide. As we look, I'm literally, my neck is all the way back. They don't do anything like a feature here on YouTube. It's all about creating quality content and having you guys watch. Let's walk towards the World Trade Center. I'm actually going to show you where the tribute in light is emanating from. It's coming from on top of a parking garage. Your ancestors came from Italy, yeah. A lot of Italian. Actually, your ancestors, right? If they're from Italy, most likely they knew people, friends of friends, maybe even relatives of yours. They may have even helped build the New York City subway due to tile work in the New York City subway. You never know. We have just enough clouds to just catch it. We have just enough clouds to catch it. Now, if the tribute in light shuts off, it's going to shut off periodically for 20 minutes at a time in case any birds begin circling the lights. That seems to be the issue, is the birds begin to circle and then they get themselves exhausted and then they fall to the ground. So, but here's the entrance to Castle Clinton right here. It really is amazing. Looks a lot, trust me, Castle Clinton looks a lot better in the sunlight. It's a little bit dark. You're not late, good to see you. Oh yeah, it was kind of funny, Jen. You know, somebody eating pizza. Somebody eating pizza down the block from the World Trade Center got featured last year. It's kind of funny. Yeah, no, Cassie. If anything, the lights would probably burn that stuff up. Had no connection. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come out. And we're gonna have a real history. You know, other people may call themselves the best broadcaster here in New York City, but are they really? We're gonna do some really hardcore history, and I'm gonna cover so much hardcore history in about 3 minutes. It's gonna be nuts. All right, so get ready, folks. So I'm gonna show you where the lights are set up in a little bit. They're on top of a parking garage. That's right. Now, we have a statue here. That's right in front of me. This is Italian explorer Giovanni da Verrazzano. He discovered the entrance to New York Harbor in 1625. Can't really see him too well. But on this date, September 11th, 1609, Henry Hudson did what Giovanni da Verrazzano did not do, and that was enter New York Harbor. See, Giovanni da Verrazzano thought New York Harbor was a lake. So when he got to the Narrows, he turned around and went right on back to the old country, the old world. As for Henry Hudson, on this date in 1609, he entered the harbor and then thus discovered what is now called the Hudson River today. Kind of amazing. As I see somebody on a boosted board. Is it Casey Neistat? No, it's not. But kind of amazing. Today is the day that New York Harbor was discovered. Working for the Dutch East India Company. That electric skateboard looks certainly like a lot of fun. So here we are at the bottom of West Street. And there is #1 World Trade Center. Sometimes referred to as the Freedom Tower. Freedom Tower, a nickname. The official name, of course, is #1 World Trade Center. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. And actually, they literally have just shut off the tribute in light. They have just shut off the tribute in light. The tribute in light will be shut off now for about 15 to 20 minutes. So that's good, because now we can position ourselves directly underneath the lights. So when they turn on, you will see exactly where they're stationed. So we'll walk around here. Oh, thank you so much, Robert. So this is where me and my best friend sat here. Me and my best friend sat here on September 13th, 2001, right here, when they were actually constructing all this whole plaza here. So much better in full picture, I know. Let's walk up the board. Let's walk up the bike path here. This is the walk that me and my friend did on September 13th. Oh yeah, the observation deck's a lot of fun. Thanks for the screenshots, Jen. Don't forget to tweet them at me at Dutch Maz. And I will retweet ya. I will retweet ya. So now we're at bottom of Church Street right now. Do I have the light? No, I don't have. Oh, I do have the light. I have 5 seconds on the light. Yay. I waited until this time of night to do this broadcast because I wanted it to be very calm and nice down here. So I wanted to come down here and just chill out with you guys, show you what it's like downtown, meander about, if you will, all through the power of the internet. Now, this pathway we're walking on, this bike lane and this walk path, this was all newly constructed during the summer of September 11th. I remember when 9/11 happened, I was so happy that we had this brand new bike lane built. And the first thing I thought was they destroyed my damn bike lane. Oh yeah. Absolutely, Jen. Absolutely, William. But there it is. 1,776 feet tall, 542 meters tall. #1 World Trade Center. 4th tallest building in the world. 4th tallest office building in the world, to be precise. Thank you so much, Joey. Yeah, I wanted to do it at night because I knew it was a little bit crowded here today, so I wanted to wait until the crowds kind of dissipated a little bit. Exactly, go for hockey. You can knock down our biggest buildings, we're just going to build them bigger and better. Have a safe flight, Griff. And please, Coney Island next Sunday, please. Let's do Coney Island next Sunday, Griff. For me, it's I can't believe it's been 16 years, right? Way better at night, Joey. Way better at night, Joey. For me, I really can't believe it. The memories are so fresh. Yeah, Griff, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun, Griff. It's the end of the season. And this is the beginning of it. When 9/11 happens, it's the beginning of the end of the season for me. Oh, thank you so much, Guy Heyman. That's my whole thing, is to transport you guys. So now, we are right up the block from the parking garage where the tribute in light emanates from. So now we're just going to chill out here. We have people, I know some people around here with big cameras and tripods. Some photographers out here. Exactly, you guys are all walking with me, chilling out with me, hanging out. Yeah, the detail is amazing. I mean, I was amazed by the detail on the helicopter ride yesterday. It's a memory, exactly. Never forget. Never forget those memories. So we have some people in the middle of the traffic island here with cameras out. And this is the parking garage right here. Maybe radio tomorrow, go for hockey. Oh, actually, no radio tomorrow. I am meeting you might get to see a very special scope with Marty tomorrow. I know, Joey. Thank you so much. I'm always amazed by the quality here on the YouTube. I'm always amazed by the quality here on the YouTube. But here's the parking garage where the tribute in light emanates from. But yeah, one of my dear viewers, Meg, is in town and she wants to hang out with me after work, so I'll hang out a couple of hours after work. You're more than welcome. Remember, it's not a scope, it's a broadcast. when we're on Periscope, it's a scope, but when we're here on YouTube, it's a broadcast. Thanks for taking screenshots, Denise. Tweet them at me at Dutch Maz and I will retweet ya. Let me quickly run across the avenue here because I want to hang out here in the middle of the traffic island here now. We're directly across the street now from parking garage, the entrance to the who the hell calls it the Hugh Carey Tunnel though? I still call it the Battery Tunnel. I'm sorry. I still call it the Battery Tunnel. Oh really? I did not know that. Wow. I did not know Buckingham Palace played the national anthem. So there's a few people sitting about. This guy over there with his tripod over there. I call it the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, that's right. And this is the Battery Park underpass right here. So this underpass here takes you to the east side, and it takes you basically to the entrance to the FDR on the east side. Takes you down and around to the South Street Seaport and all points beyond north. Doesn't get more New York than this. Doesn't get more New York than this. Standing in the middle of West Street. Also known as, you know, we still call it, a lot of people still call it the West Side Highway. Got to be very careful when I cross. I'm actually gonna, once the lights come back on, I'm gonna step back out. But see, these guys in the apartment building right there, that's a brand new apartment building which opened up this year. I would love to know how they feel about the Tribute and Light. They probably don't mind it because it's only for like 2 nights. But they have floor-to-ceiling windows. It must be very bright in there when they turn on those 88 70,000 watt xenon bulbs. Create the Tribute and Light. 88. So it's kind of amazing. Right, hundreds of years of tradition. Good to see you guys. While we wait for the Tribute and Light, let's see if we can find a hot dog vendor. Because I want something to drink. I forgot to get something to drink. And I think if there's anything like last year, there should be a hot dog guy about a block ahead of me. And I'm doing something I should not do, which is walking the bike lane. But there's not too many bikes out. I'll walk up to the side here. Because I think it's going to be a full 20 minutes until they get that Tribute and Light going again. A lot of people around here milling about, though. A lot of people milling about. It's nice out here, though. The weather is really, really, really nice. Today, the weather was very similar to what it was 16 years ago. Not too many clouds in the sky. Thanks for enjoying every minute, Norm. Not too many clouds in the sky. A little bit warm in the sun. Not cold, not humid. Almost Goldilocks weather. Another few more degrees and it would have been just right. Yeah, right, exactly. I want to get a hot dog, exactly. Well, I don't want a hot dog, I just ate, but I want like something to drink because I'm thirsty. So the parking garage is actually directly above the entrance to the tunnel. So if you come in and out of the tunnel, you're most likely going to go underneath the parking garage where the Tribute and Light emanates from, which is kind of interesting. Sauerkraut and mustard only, that's right. That's right. Get a Feltman's dog and you'll be set. All right. A lot of people out here with tripods trying to get that really cool shot. As you see me dangerously cross. Lots of hurricanes. Lots of hurricanes. All right. So here's the garages. Hopefully, let's see if they turn them on. Let's see if they turn them on again. But this is good because I kind of want to kill time. Kill time until we get over to the Memorial Plaza. There's that brand new apartment building. I saw this go up the last couple of years. Crazy. It's like a new city. All right. Let's continue on. So it should be coming on momentarily. Gotta let the birds dissipate. The people in the avian community now monitor. So fun facts about the Tribute and Light. So it's again 88 70,000 watt xenon bulbs. They're powered from biodiesel. So it's very friendly to the environment. And they do a little partnership there with Con Edison. So they set up a little biodiesel generator, power generator. So the whole thing runs off of cooking oil, which is pretty cool. And I believe it's also Con Edison that they donate the space to store the lights every year. Because it takes up a lot of space. The bulbs are massive. The bulbs are like the size of like a bar stool. Think of like a bar stool that's like a light bulb. That's how big they are. They're really large. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But of course, when they first started doing this, they noticed birds would circle the lights. Enjoy the pizza. Oh, you had to say the P word, right? You had to say the pizza word, right? You had to say pizza, right? As we make our way up Battery Park City, the only neighborhood I would live in Manhattan. Yeah, I know, I want pizza now. Oh, thank you so much, William. No, I don't do this. I don't do this kind of wildly. Good to see you, Cassie. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I know exactly. Most trucks are using biodiesel now. Oh, is the frozen pizza not too exciting? Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll see some Ninja Turtles come out for some pizza. Enjoy the funny bones, Norm. So, if anyone's seen the movie Sully, good to see you, Lorenzo. No, you're not late. You're not late. You can always watch on replay. But we're just in the middle of the tour here. We're just about to get to the World Trade Center. And we're going to kind of go like the long way, because I will show you the sphere before we get to the actual Memorial Plaza. But I'm right across the street from the downtown Marriott. And who's seen the movie Sully? Have you seen the movie Sully? Because this is the hotel they're showing when the NTSB was interviewing him. They always show the front of this hotel right here in the movie. And it's right here. Tombstone is pretty good. Yeah, I would say Tombstone is pretty good frozen pizza. When in Rome. Now we got some more crazy facts coming up right now. Yeah. Crazy drivers. Crazy facts coming up right now. Alright, so here's the downtown Marriott, where they interviewed Sully. And if you've seen the movie Sully, they show the front of this hotel right here. And then right next door, we have this old building. This building was built in I believe 1910 or 1912. It was designed by Cass Gilbert, the same architect who designed the Flatiron Building. And on September 11th, they were redoing the facade of this building. So this whole building was covered in scaffolding. And when the South Tower collapsed, there were pieces of the South Tower facade, or wall, if you will, embedded into that structure, into that scaffolding structure. It was quite an impressive sight to see. And I walked right up this pathway here on September 13th. Me and my best friend from high school, for really all our lives, really, from elementary school. We walked up this pathway here. 2 police officers commandeered our bicycles to look for looters in Battery Park City. And we helped set up a relief station for the workers right underneath that footbridge right over there. And the lights are not on yet. They'll come on in a little bit. They will come on. Trust me, they will come on. I remember when we were walking up this pathway right here, this very bike lane. Doing great, Ted. I remember walking through the dust, and there was paper all in this shrubbery here. And as we got closer, the dust got as thick as like snow. And they even plowed it to the side like snow. And it mixed with the water they were using to build the cranes. And, you know, there was just water everywhere. And the powder had this consistency of like talcum powder. It was very, very fine. It got on you everywhere. But I'll never forget it. And then right here, I remember, right here. Yeah, we're waiting for the beams to come back on. I remember right here, in the shrubs right here, I remember there were shoes, mostly women's shoes, lots of paper. And the thing I'll never forget, a checkbook. There was a checkbook in this little bush right here. But here's the World Trade Center. We're directly across the street from it now. And then this footbridge here is pretty much the last piece of the original complex. This footbridge here was built in 1989 to link the newly completed World Financial Center, which is just behind me. And it used to link you to the Marriott, to the World Trade Center hotel, the Marriott at the World Trade Center. But today it links you to Liberty Park. And we'll be going up to Liberty Park in a little bit. So the beams are now coming back on. The beams are coming back on right now. Watch the beam fill the screen now. They're slowly coming back on now. They're slowly coming back on. They're not at full strength just yet. They're slowly coming back on. There they come. It's slowly, did you see that? It's slowly coming back on. You went to the World Trade Center back in 1994, wow. There you go. So now let's go underneath the beams before we go to Liberty Park. We're gonna go underneath the beams before we go to Liberty Park. Good to see you, Dave. We're gonna go right underneath the beams now. So now the beams back up to full strength. They kind of fade up, as you see. Okay. Let's walk over here. Let's walk over now. How much time do I have on that light? Not enough time. We'll keep on walking this way here. We keep on walking up the old bike lane here. So we're gonna go right underneath the beams now. The Tribute and Light is only about 3 blocks away from the actual World Trade Center site. In my heart of hearts and in my dream of dreams, you know what I would love for these guys to do? I would love for them to set up the lights around the memorial pools, kind of space them out, and just have them surrounding the memorial pools for a couple of hours. That would look haunting. To see the beams exactly where the towers stood would really be amazing. I always forget the name of this street. I think it's Thames Street. We're going to pass underneath the Thames Street overpass right now. A new overpass. We do have a lot of bike lanes now, we do. 2001, not so many. Now we have lots of bike lanes. They kind of still go nowhere. We still need to improve our network, but we're getting more bike lanes. It would be a beautiful tribute. Well, we're here late, Lorenzo. I chose to come here late today. I wanted to come here late. And I'm gonna flip the camera around. So I chose to come here late because I wanted it to be chill, calm. I didn't want too much of a circus atmosphere down here. I wanted to do something calm and simple. You know, I don't want to have to fight, well, not fight around people, but you know, no, I know hullabaloo and no stupidness, especially since I have the selfie stick here. Once I break at the crazy selfie stick here, some people just want to be on camera, and I tend to get that with crowds. At this hour of the day now, people have to work tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow, so that's what makes this broadcast a lot of fun, because I got to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm glad I did too, Guy Heyman. So now we're pretty much underneath the lights. Lots of people out here there's lots of people around here taking pictures. But now, I've seen this, I don't know how many times. You're more than welcome, Ted. How many times I've seen this, it's still amazing seeing this. All right, so we're going to get in position here, and then we're going to turn around the camera, and then we're going to walk underneath it. Okay, so this is going to be the fun part. We're going to walk underneath them. Kind of amazing. As the crowds have gathered again. All right. Here we go. All right. A lot of people around here. A lot of people around here. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna get underneath it in a second here. If we have a quiet moment, we'll do that. We're going to cross the street here, and we're going to go. I want to go to this traffic. Oh, somebody's taking a picture from a cab. I don't recommend that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take pictures from cabs like that. Let's go to that traffic island that I was at earlier. That seems to be the more empty one. But you see how it's just on top of the parking garage. It's right there. Again, it's 88 bulbs, 7,000 watts is each bulb, and think of each bulb being the size of a bar stool. That's how big those bulbs are. Again, completely powered from biodiesel. So it is green. We're like right between the beams here. This is amazing. Let me see if I can get a better shot here. Come out here a little bit here. Cross the bike lane. And look, okay, you guys are gonna love this. All right, so get ready to take screenshots, folks. So we have some trees in front of us that are kind of blocking the parking garage. But now we're gonna do a slow pan up. And there's your tribute and light. And we're gonna go all the way up. All the way up. Absolutely, Lorenza. Isn't that crazy? And I'm literally tilting my head all the way back. Right here in a parking garage. Absolutely. Simple. It's simple. I think that's the part I like about it the most. It's just really simple. All right. Let me get off this bike lane here. So I'm going to go into the middle of the traffic island right now. Let me get off this bike lane. As the cars drive crazy. Got a great close-up. We're going to get another one right now. Here's another little angle here. And so now we're right here on the west side. And you can see how it just lights up like it's ambient, like it's kind of crazy. And it even overpowers this bright LED light right there. Now only today. The lights are on from sunset to sunrise. They've been testing them throughout the week, and when they test them, you see them right away. So it's like they were testing them last night when we were riding the Wonder Wheel last night. So no, it's okay, Sandy. Absolutely, William. It seems like it does go on forever and ever and ever, which is really cool. So now we're gonna go back to this traffic island here. And then we'll cut across and we'll go underneath the lights. But we'll go underneath the lights next. It's fun seeing people cram their heads all the way back to see this. Fine, simple memorial comprised of lights. That's all it is. Just lights. You left for dinner. Okay, yeah, it's a long... We've been on now for what? 45 minutes I've been on now for. 45 minutes. The broadcast will end inside of the Oculus. We're going to end the broadcast inside of the Oculus. So we'll end inside the crazy train station. And, yeah. That is the plan. As I wait to cross the street here, might as well look up at the lights one more time. There you go. Patiently wait to cross the street. Yes, they were opened up today for 3 hours. They were open for 3 hours between 8:30 in the morning and 10:30. Oh yeah, absolutely, William. Just waiting to cross the street here. God, dude, it's fast. Yeah, this is like an airport runway, right? Oh, with the lights? Yeah. This is the view I wanted. This is the view I wanted. Here we go. A lot of stuff going on around the world, Clover. Very, very simple, very powerful. Tribute in lights. All right. So now we're going to walk underneath the parking garage. And we're going to go to the other side, over to the Greenwich Street side, and we'll be directly underneath them. They're not spotlights, they're 88 xenon bulbs. 88 7,000 watt xenon bulbs. The bulbs are the size of, think of the size of a bar stool. That's how large the bulbs are. Yeah, I like the way the dust catches in the light there. It's pretty cool. The way the dust catches is really, really neat. So now, oh, you're more than welcome. This is literally right across the street. We're literally right across the street from them now. And you see how you gotta literally stretch your head all the way back. You can see the dust, the particulate matter catching. Let's walk up a little bit further up here. I think that footbridge is right up the way here. If we could get on that footbridge, we're gonna take that footbridge across. Oh, it's a store right here. Oh wow, there's a little grocery store right here. Convenient. Yay! Alright, so now we're gonna walk, I think we're gonna walk over the entrance of the tunnel right now. We're gonna walk over the entrance of the tunnel. Yeah, I know, I'm doing a lot of, my arm is actually, my arm kind of hurts over all this stretching here. I did freeze for a little bit. Am I back? Am I back? Oh no! My footbridge! Let me show you. Joey, if you're still watching, this is kind of a mind F right here. Wow! This is a footbridge from my youth that we're about to see right now. Oh, he's filming the lights right now? Joey, you're here? Okay. So, are you ready for this? This footbridge has been here for years. So we got this old footbridge here that goes over the entrance to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, the Hugh Carey Tunnel today called. And I was gonna walk over that bridge, but I guess I can't anymore because it's no more. Boy, am I gonna miss that bridge. I'm missing that bridge already. I'm missing that bridge already. Wow. Morris Street, the Morris Street Bridge is no more. The Morris Street footbridge is no more, but here it is right across the street. Literally, here in the corner of Washington and Morris Street. And here's the Tribune Light directly underneath. Yeah, we'll go around the other way. It's not a big deal. We'll go around the other way. It's not as scenic. It's not as scenic. It's not as scenic as going over the bridge. It's okay. We live in a grid. It's New York. It's a grid. We go around. And if I run to run, that'll be really funny. All right. We're gonna actually now go underneath the parking garage now. We're gonna go underneath it. I am underneath the lights. Looks like something out of Ghostbusters or something like that. That looks crazy. And you know what? Smelling what you know what? I smell cooking oil. I think these are the biodiesel generators right here. There's two of them and they're both running right now. So I think each one of these powers 44 7,000 watt xenon bulbs. Yeah, they're right here. This is where the power comes from. These are both the I can smell it. It smells like French fries. It smells like burnt French fries. This is really cool. This is really cool. And we're right underneath it. We're right underneath it. Like burnt French fries. That's what it smells like. Wow, the door is open. I'm so tempted to go in there and to see if I could go up to the roof. I know, I want French fries now. Well, I'm gonna go to Memorial Plaza. Well, I'm gonna go to Liberty Park first. I'm gonna go to Liberty Park first. It smells like burnt McDonald's. So I just showed you where the power comes from for the Tribune Light. I really want to go inside the parking garage now. The door was open. I wonder if I could have just went up there. I know it's on the 8th level. I know it's on the top level. But I don't want to go up there live streaming. I could get people in trouble. I don't want to get people in trouble. Exactly, right, William? Look crazy. You know, talking about pizza and French fries. Crazy. Content, ladies and gentlemen, content. All right, look at this. So now we're here. This is the entrance to the tunnel right here. And then we look up directly behind me. How crazy is that? Look at that. Where's my eyes peeking in? Isn't that neat? So now we're gonna walk underneath it. Add ice cold. You know what, Sandy? Pizza, some French fries, and a beer. I think you're onto something. Uh-oh. So this is the other thing. This was happening last year. People walk onto the highway to get pictures. So get ready for this. You might get to see some craziness right now. And I'm gonna be a good person and wait for the red. I'm gonna wait for the light. It's a little dangerous to be darting in front of the cars that want to go into the tunnel. But you see, we're just 3 blocks away from the World Trade Center's right there. There's the World Trade Center, and then the Tribune Light is right here above this parking garage. And I have the lights. I have the lights. Let's do this. I have the lights. Oh yeah, somebody was bicycling, it looks like, into the tunnel. Oh, he has a camera. Okay. A lot of people standing on the corner I'm about to go to right now. A lot of people standing on the corner I'm about to go to right now. But let's first stop at this traffic island, because this is kind of a crazy view from here. Well, no, not to ride a bicycle into the Hugh Carey tunnel, no. Oh, thank you so much, Guy Heyman. Last year's broadcast was training for this year's broadcast. Because I decided, look at this, this is funny, look at this. People, so he just had his car door open to look up at the lights. Oh, there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go underneath over there. And there are a lot of people walking underneath the parking garage here, like the Stairway to Heaven, absolutely early light. Absolutely, Dawn. Got to be very cognizant of where you walk here, because you can't walk the way they're walking over here. Oh, Lorenzo, this was all planned out. This was all planned out, Lorenzo. I knew I'm already going. See, I wanted to finish in an hour. See, but because of the lights shutting off for 20 minutes, that put my schedule back 20 minutes. But I was expecting to do 90 minutes anyway. But we're getting to the hour mark right now, so I'm breaking all the YouTube rules. But now we're gonna go. Oh, you're more than welcome, William. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk through the parking garage right now. Oh yeah, watch on replay. Replay is good. Replay is your friend. And don't forget to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Alright, so now we're going to walk underneath the parking garage right now, where the tribute comes. Does Coney Island have a weight guesser? That's a good idea. I think they do. I think Dino's Wonder Wheel Park would probably have one of those. A vintage one anyway. A vintage guess your weight machine. Because that's how Dino's rolls. Alright, so look at this. You're going to love this shot right here. You're going to love this shot right here. So now, we are right here at the entrance to the parking garage. And I got to make sure to get on a very narrow sidewalk right here. And so now we're literally, there you go. We're right underneath. Kind of amazing, huh? So now what we're going to do is we're going to walk up, what is this, Greenwich Street? I think we're going to walk up Greenwich Street next. Yeah, let's walk up Greenwich Street. Or Greenwich. When I was a kid, Greenwich. So now we're backing up here. And the fun part is there's more and more people out here taking pictures. Exactly, Greenwich. But you see lots of people just looking up around here. There's just lots of people looking up. I think that's the part I like about the lights the most. Is that it just makes people look up. Oh yeah, no, that's just light particles. I mean, dust particles. Thank you so much, Norm. That's just dust particles. Now I'm, you know, doing this shot that you see right now, I really appreciate the gimbal. Doing this shot right here, I really appreciate the gimbal. Maybe bugs, maybe. You never know. Stuff that catches light. Oh, I'm on Washington Street. I'm between Washington Street. Wasn't that a neat shot? Yep, they're dancing. They're dancing. Ah, you get better quality on a computer though. You get better quality on a computer, Clover. Yeah. So we can pass underneath the awnings. It's a hotel. It's a hotel. Oh, peace. Stop playing with the horn. All right, now we're gonna come on over. We're gonna cut over now, and we're gonna go out and around to Greenwich. Now we're gonna go to Greenwich Street, and the helicopters are once again hovering over us here in Lower Manhattan. Me too, Lorenzo. Me too. Me too, Lorenzo. That's it's broadcasts like this that make me appreciate the better picture fidelity here on YouTube, and the simple fact that I don't have to explain it to people. So if people want to watch it, they could watch it, and they don't need to download an app necessarily. They go just watch it in their computers. All right, so now I'm on Carlisle Street and Greenwich, about a block south from the World Trade Center. Now we're going to go up into Liberty Park now, and I'm going to show you the Sphere. Now there's a lot of people out. Now there's a lot of people out. Absolutely. All right, so now we're entering the area where. Wait, wasn't that a great close-up? So there's a lot of people still out around here. A lot of people still out. It's a bar over here called O'Hara's Pub. Seem to be a lot of firefighters hanging out over here. Seem to be a lot of firefighters, families hanging out over here. People out hanging out drinking. Tonight's a good night to have a beer. Have a beer on the street. It's a good night for it. And the firefighters definitely deserve to have a beer. All right. Is this closed? Oh no, did they really just close Liberty Park? I think they might have closed Liberty Park on me. Let me see if they closed Liberty Park on me. And now we're across the street from the Memorial Plaza. Liberty Park is right here to my left. You're right. So now, yeah, good. I think I'm gonna have to check out that bar at least once, Lorenzo. I've never been to that bar before. Never been to that pub. All right, so Liberty Park is not closed. I could go into Liberty Park. Let's go into Liberty Park. All right. So behind me, number 4 World Trade Center. And the tribute is like right in front of me. He used to work across the street at 140. Nice. 140 Broadway. All right. This is the beautiful Greek Orthodox church designed by Santiago Calatrava. Yeah, the one with the big cube. That's right, the one with the big red cube. That church, O'Hara's Pub. O'Hara's Pub, it's called. Okay. This is amazing. I cannot wait for this church to open up either. I cannot wait. All right, so now I'm directly above the street where we're walking up on, and that's Washington Street. So now we're gonna look down Washington Street, and we're gonna look all the way up. So here's Washington Street. That's the direction we were coming from. And now here we go. Helicopter about to fly across into the shot. Good to see you, Scooter Rat. Isn't that amazing? Looking straight down Washington Street. Oh, the helicopter is actually right there in the shot. Look at that, it's the helicopter flying through the lights. Wow, that's cool. I was happy I was able to catch that. Now, off in the distance, the newly installed Sphere, Fritz Cohen's Sphere, the last surviving piece of sculpture art from the World Trade Center, stood literally in between the Twin Towers. Like I was saying the other day when I was seeing this, looking at the Sphere, how many afternoon lunch afternoons did I have underneath that thing? Yes, I did. So as you see, the Sphere Survivor, they touched it up just a little bit before bringing it back here. And you have the World Trade Center just behind it. Let's come around. I think it's a little bit better light on the other side. See the froze, re right back. Okay. I think they do need to light it. Yeah, it's more lit from the other side here. Let's come around the other side here. A lot of barricades set up here. Actually, never seen this many barricades set up over here. And there you have it. Good to see you, Alicia. Set up the screenshot. Fritz Cohen's Sphere. Very happy it's back here in Liberty Park. Let's look out onto Memorial Plaza. Absolutely, William. So now this is Liberty Street beneath us, and I'm on top of a loading bay for trucks. And let's go through the buildings. Of course, starting out with the blue base, #1 World Trade Center. Absolutely, Alicia. Absolutely. #7. And then just below #7, where you see that blue reflecting off of #7, that's where the Performing Arts Center is going to go. And then just to the right of that, the entrance to the museum. It's that silver right there amongst the trees. And then behind that, you have the spikes of the Oculus and the transit hub. We're going to end the broadcast inside of there. And then we look up at the construction site, number 3 World Trade Center. To the left and to the right, number 4 World Trade Center. And now we got to continue looking straight up. And there you have the tribute in light. Oh, thank you so much, William. So there you go. Alright, so now... Oh, I'm feeling alright, Alicia. It's like a Sunday here in New York, you know? No matter what day of the week September 11th falls on, it always feels like a Sunday to me. It's always a little bit more quiet than usual. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way down the steps. Oh, thank you. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. Absolutely, Dave. Peace and love to everyone. Can't keep us down, no. So now we're going to come down off of Liberty Park. And we're going to come down the stairs. And we're going to go into Memorial Plaza. There's the footbridge to the left-hand side. It takes you into Brookfield Place, formerly known as the World Financial Center. Yay! And I say this, how many times a week do I say this? You know, it's beautiful and all, like the city of the future, but I'd rather have the old crummy complex back. All right. So now we're going to cross. This is the truck loading zone right here. And see, now I'm happy I came down here at this time. It's very quiet down here. It's very, very quiet down here. All right. There you go. Wow, it's remarkably cooler just across the street from Liberty Park. It's a lot warmer in Liberty Park. You can see the glow of Santiago Calatrava's dome off in the distance of his Greek Orthodox Church. The Greek Orthodox Church will be done with this special marble. It's the same marble that I believe came from the Acropolis or something like that. It's a historic building where they're getting the marble from. Oh, thank you so much, William. Let's look up at the tribute in light again. We'll look straight up. And now what we'll do is we'll go to Tower. We'll go to South Tower first. We'll go to the South Tower first. Yep, YouTube keeps the replays forever. Yeah, it's pretty quiet out here. You know what? I don't know that, Joey. I know the church is going to be fully open by the end of next year. So late 2018, early 2019, I heard it's going to open. But it's going to happen soon, though. No, you could just watch, Clover. You hanging out with me right now. It's all that I care about. As long as you're enjoying the broadcast. Let's say hello to Survivor Tree. Let's say hello to Survivor Tree. There it is. People put flowers in the tree. Port Authority. looking straight up out of the, straight up through the survivor tree. You could really smell the flowers in here today. Yes, until sunrise. They'll be on until sunrise. You could really smell the flowers.
Tied on the banner of the church last year, from the campaign.
Yeah. You could really smell the flowers. You could really smell the flowers. Let's make our way over to the North Tower. Thank you, William. Okay. Let's make our way over to the North Tower. I was kind of amazed by that cluster of German flags. Had to show you guys that. Again, the smell of flowers is very noticeable. You really smell all these fresh flowers that are here. Yeah, no, the names are lit from behind. And they're heated from behind too, so in case it snows, no snow ever piles up on the names. Absolutely, Joey. Absolutely. No, Lorenzo. Only the museum. Okay, so now we're gonna go around. Let's look at the tribute and light really quick here again. Look it up. We're gonna look at it through the trees here. Through the trees. Let's come around the north side of the North Tower, and we'll call it a broadcast. We'll make our way into the Oculus after that. Yeah, Norm. It's simple. Michael Arad, the architect of the, it's called, actually the tribute itself is called Reflecting Absence. And he chose falling water to signify the sound of the towers, the sound of the towers made when they collapsed. Absolutely. I believe it's 124. I believe it's 124 nations. But simple memorial. Oh yeah. We're gonna get one last look, and then we'll go into the Oculus. So this is the memorial within the memorial. This is the plaque for everyone we lost in February 1993 right here. You're more than welcome, guys. You know, it's like the colors of the flowers are really amazing. It's kind of like therapy for me to come down here and show you guys this. It's kind of like therapy. Now you hear that water? It's kind of like therapy for you guys to watch this. I know you guys can't make it down here. And I'm always down here. I'll be here tomorrow. But it's kind of cathartic. It's kind of like a healing. It helps the healing process. And it gives you guys hopefully a little bit more perspective of what it's actually like down here. Oh yeah, me too, William. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way into the Oculus. We're going to be the 40% of the people who actually use it like a train station. So we'll say our goodbyes. Again, never gets easy coming down here. I'm going to come down here tomorrow before I go home, you know? And it still won't be easy. You're more than welcome, Dave. We never forget, but we always... build new and better things, new horizons. Absolutely, Lorenzo. Well, we'll see. I gotta hop on the train, so we'll see. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. I'm not gonna lie, it is hard for me to come down here, you know. But again, it's like a healing process. It's the healing process. That's what it's all about. To show you guys those beams of light, the new buildings, and this, the Oculus. Let's go inside. Let's go inside the Dove, shall we? Let's go inside the Dove. Absolutely. You're more than welcome, guys. You're more than welcome. All right. So, we never forget, but we always keep moving. And if you want to move in New York City, how do you move the best way? The subway. So let's hop on the train and go home. See, so as you see in this walking tour, you're literally seeing me go from one subway station to another. So, here we go. I don't care that they spent $4 billion on this thing. I love it. I love it. So what that it leaks all the time. It leaks water. I love it. Let's see how everything gets white now. I know Minnesota loves New York. So my best friends are from Minnesota and the Wisconsin area. All right. Here we are. It's actually not too crowded. Let's look at everyone ice skate. So those windows were open this morning for 3 hours. And I will show you how the wedge of light works. But first we have to get into position to show you how the wedge of light works. So let's get into position. Gotta be careful on this really smooth Italian marble. Oh, thank you so much, Lorenzo. I really do love this place. It's like the Grand Central Station. Every weekday, 250,000 people use this train station. Yeah, where is everyone? Everyone's going to sleep to go to work tomorrow. Or they're taking pictures. All right. Now we're going to make our way down the crazy escalators.
Please hold the handrail. Please step on and off this escalator with care.
Exactly. Can you play a game of skate? No. No. I mean, there was already a shopping mall here when the original World Trade Center opened up. You know what? No, Joey. No. I can't get my phone fixed. What? I can't come here at 1 o'clock in the morning and get my phone fixed? That's not too convenient. Yes, the escalator did talk, Alicia. The escalator's making sure to tell you to hold onto the rail, and especially if you have strollers, don't bring strollers on the escalator. But people do that all the time. Because, you know, people are people because people do people things. My favorite part about the Oculus, besides it looking really cool, it's air conditioned. I mean, why not, right? I want to get my phone fixed at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now you see, it's the people like him keeping this place clean. I know, I want your phone fixed. They keep this place sparkling, looking amazing. That's the first thing, yeah. But let's see. Let me see if you could hear the escalator here. I know this. I picked the one escalator that's not talking. Your battery is consumed. Yeah, it's great lighting in here. Great lighting. Almost done with our walking tour. We're gonna really admire some of this sexy Italian Sexy Italian Calatrava marble here. Yeah, see, look at that. He's keeping it clean. The hardest job in the World Trade Center right now is keeping all this marble clean. So earlier today, this played into what they call the fourth memorial. And as Daniel Libeskind put it, the fourth memorial is the position of the sun. So for 3 hours, the sun had a beam of light that came through this building here. It's called the Wedge of Light. Oh, absolutely, Jen. Maybe, no, the escalator was talking. The escalator was talking. So now, if you ever come here to the Oculus, you see these three circles right here, and then the squares up ahead. This is how you know this is the very center of the Oculus. So we're gonna stand in the squares today because we want to be directly underneath the flag. We're gonna stand in the squares, and then we look straight up. And here's your perfectly symmetrical picture of the Oculus. And we're gonna look straight up. And then you got that American flag right there. So basically what happened was during 8:30 in the morning and 10:30 in the morning for 3 hours, those, not a speck of litter, those skylights were open. And then a wedge of light passed from across the floor of the Oculus. And it signified the time of the attacks. So for a little bit, this building glowed. For a little bit, for the 3 hours, this building glowed for a little bit. And it was filled with sunlight. But I really do love it. And it's a real testament to the people who have rebuilt the World Trade Center. I mean, look at this beautiful concourse. And my favorite, and I think, and I know I've shown this before, but is this little bit of curved marble right here. This is not easy to fabricate. That is not easy to fabricate right there. Oh, thank you so much, Norm. That's it. Let's hop on the train. Let's go home, guys. Let's go home. Because I have to work tomorrow. Let's go to the train. Let's be the 60% of the people who actually use this like a train station. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little walking tour around Lower Manhattan. It was certainly very cathartic for me to do this. And it feels good to do this. I'm really happy I could take you guys to New York City through the power of the internet. Thank you so much, Joey. I love transporting everyone through the power of the internet. Thank you so much for watching Scooter Rat and Dave. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now we have to do the time-honored New York tradition, which is ride the subway. Oh, thank you so much. Enjoy sleep, everyone. Well, hold on, let me get my Metro card. This is the full experience. We go we go back on the train. We do everything. So, how did I know he was going to do that? So here's the Metro card. Let's do it. Have a great night, Jen. Oh, thank you so much, Guy. Thank you so much, guys. It's a lot of fun doing this. And we'll do it again tomorrow morning when we go to work. We'll be right here at this train station 10 hours from now. Thank you so much, Jay. I will get home safe. Send me the screenshots. Tweet them at me. I know, I want to get my phone fixed late too, Jen. I'm totally disappointed. Yeah. Feels like yesterday. Feels like yesterday. Feels like you have 14 minutes with me. So 14 more minutes till our train comes. You're more than welcome. I never got something to drink. I never got to send Apple an email. Absolutely, Joey. I think a lot of us are still healing. I know, Jen, right? Do they know who we are? Loyal Apple fans. Well, whew. That felt good. That was a good workout. It was a good walk around. And now I go home. Sleep to sleep of sleeps, he's a dream of dreams. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. He was here in June, yeah. Well, I'm going to be showing Meg from San Diego the World Trade Center tomorrow, so after work. So I might do a special Periscope with Marty 888 NYC, so stay tuned. But from the beautiful Cortlandt Street, here in Lower Manhattan, thank you so much, Alicia. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish the moment, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys later, folks. That's right. See you guys later, folks. It did help. It did help. Bye, folks. Nighty-night, Mrs. Calabash. Nighty-night, Mrs. Calabash. Nighty-night, Dave. Nighty-night, everyone. Nighty-night, Scooterette. Nighty-night, Jen. Nighty-night, Joey. Nighty-night, William. Nighty-night, everybody. Alicia and Cheryl. The family. Thank you so much, family. I'll see you later. Nighty-night, folks.